My childhood best friend asked me to be her surrogate, and I found out she'd been lying about her infertility to her husband for years. Rachel and I met in 2nd grade. She held my hand through my parents' divorce. I held hers through her mom's cancer. When she asked me to carry her baby, sobbing about 5 years of failed if, I said yes without thinking. Her husband, Mark, was ecstatic. He hugged me at dinner, tears streaming down his face. "You're giving us everything," he whispered. I felt like a hero. The process started immediately. Lawyers, contracts, hormone shots. Rachel was obsessive about every appointment, every test. She even moved into my guest room to support me through the injections. 2 weeks before the embryo transfer, I got severe food poisoning. Rachel took me to the ER at 3 a.m. While I was getting fluids, she left to find coffee. Her phone kept buzzing on the chair, and I saw the Peru. "Did you tell him yet? This is insane." I know I shouldn't have, but I looked. The messages were from her sister. My blood went cold as I scrolled up. "You can't let your friend get pregnant for you when nothing's wrong with you. Mark deserves to know you've been on birth control for 8 years. This is beyond sick, Rachel." I kept reading. Rachel had been taking birth control throughout their entire infertility journey. Every negative test, every failed attempt, every tear-soaked therapy session. All fake. Her reasons were scattered through the text. Scared of pregnancy ruining her body. Wanted Mark's money secured before having kids. Needed to make him prove his commitment through suffering. But the worst part, she was planning to divorce him after I had the baby. Take the child, take half his assets, paint herself as a devoted mother who went through hell to have their miracle baby. I threw up again, and not from the food poisoning. Rachel came back with coffee, all smiles. "Feeling better? We can't have you sick for the transfer." I stared at her, this person I'd loved for 20 years. "I know about the birth control." She dropped the coffee. It exploded across the white hospital floor, brown liquid spreading like the lies between us. "You don't understand," she started, but I was already pulling out my phone, shinting everything, sending it to Mark. His response was immediate. Rachel lunged for my phone, screaming that I was ruining everything. Security had to restrain her. Mark arrived within an hour, looking destroyed. He'd brought their IVF journey scrapbook, filled with injection schedules she'd faked, ultrasound appointments she'd lied about. "She made me feel like a failure," he said quietly. "Like my sperm wasn't good enough. We did 3 rounds of IVF. Do you know how much that costs? How much it hurt watching her inject herself with what I thought were hormones? They were vitamin B12 shots." Rachel tried everything, said it was her sister's idea of a sick joke, that she'd only been on birth control recently for medical reasons, but our sister had already sent Mark years of pharmacy records. The divorce was finalized last month. Mark sent me a thank you card with a photo from his recent vacation. First time he traveled in 8 years because they were always saving for fertility treatments. Rachel still texts me. I see how destroyed her life over a misunderstanding. I saved those texts too, right next to the ones where she called me the perfect incubator and laughed about Mark crying at the fertility clinic. Some betrayals you forgive, others show you exactly who someone's been all along.